Hey guys, Josh here, and welcome to my channel. So, this is a new channel that I'm making where I'm just going to talk about comics and maybe some other stuff, but mainly comics. And I really wanted to get the first video out tonight because I picked this up from Walmart tonight. So this is like a grab bag that Walmart is doing. I know that DC was doing their like oversized 100-page giant books with Walmart. I think they did 13 issues. I think they've canceled that now, and now they're releasing those comics in comic shops. But yeah, I know DC was doing this, but I saw this today when I was going out and grocery shopping, I guess. And I thought I wanted to pick it up. So it is a grab bag of 10 comics, or 7 comics, I'm sorry, for $10. And I wanted to open it up and see what we get. So I've opened up a DC grab bag before. I also have 3, let's see, I use a pencil. I have 3 issues of the Superman Giant that DC did, and I like those. So I think it was 3 republished stories. It was 3 republished stories and then 1 new story. And those are fun to go through. And yeah, I think Tom King wrote some. I forgot the guy who started it. I forgot what writer started it, but I know Tom King was on it at one point. He had like a controversial issue or something like that was too violent for Walmart. But anyway, so let's look at what we got. So obviously on the cover, you had this. So this is obviously the death of Captain Marvel. And I guess now that I look at it, oh, it's the Mighty Thor and Captain Marvel. That's pretty cool. This is the death of Mighty Thor. This is the death of the Mighty Thor. So this isn't the death of Captain Marvel. I thought this was like a reprint of the death of Captain Marvel, but this is actually the death of Mighty Thor. It looks like, just with like a homage cover. I really thought when I was getting it, it was going to be a reprint of the death of Captain Marvel. I guess I should know better because now that I think about it, the death of Captain Marvel, it was actually like a trade paperback, wasn't it? So I should have known better. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, I should have known, I guess, because now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure it was like a trade or something like that. So the next books looks like they're like this. So it's 2 grab bags, I guess. So I have to open these up. But yeah, I just wanted to create this channel. I like to watch a lot of other comic channels: Joe Ryan Comics, Jim Comics, Comic Vantage, The Chinist. Those are some comic channels that I like to watch, and I wanted to do my own thing, and talk about comics and stuff like that. So, and school is starting back up, and I think it's a good idea of a little comic series I want to do once my school starts back. So I wanted to start it off. If I'm talking quietly, I apologize. It's really late. It's like 2 a.m. But I just really wanted to make a video for this, but I also wanted to open this grab bag. So I couldn't wait. So it looks like we get a Champions #1. I've read, I think I read issue number 25 on this. I think that was the first issue that Jim Zub actually wrote. But yeah, the art looks interesting. Besides that Jim Zub issue, I don't think I've read any Champions, so that'd be cool to read. Here is a book called Mosaic. I have no idea what this is. I've never read this at all. Never even heard of it, but it looks cool enough. Well, that's pretty cool, so be interested in giving this one a read. And we have an Astonishing Ant-Man. Is this Mark Waid? No, it's not. Okay. We have Astonishing Ant-Man. And this is a cool cover. So, like I said, I'm mainly a DC guy, and I actually recently have gotten into comics. I got into comics maybe 2 years ago. So really, DC Rebirth is what I started mainly reading. So I don't know much about Marvel, I'm sorry. And this is before, I think, the current Marvel stuff, so stuff I don't know much about, so it's always interesting to read. So we have a Doctor Strange. Is this Jason Aaron? Oh, something fell out. Is this Jason Aaron? Because I see Aaron on there, so I'm assuming it's Jason Aaron. Yeah, it's Jason Aaron. So, yeah. What I've read of him so far, like I said, I've only been into comics for 2 years, but what I've read of him so far I've liked. Oh, sweet. Okay. It has a Mighty Thor #1 in it, which is also really cool. So, like I said earlier, I read Valkyrie #1. Oh, that's pretty cool. I read Valkyrie #1, of the current series, and I really, really liked it a lot. I never read Jane Foster Thor, but going off Valkyrie, I mean, if this is as good as Valkyrie was, then I'll be very interested in this. But this is pretty sweet. I'm very happy to have it. There's a lot of Jason Aaron in here, because this last book, as you will see, is also Jason Aaron. So, I think there's 4 Jason Aaron books in here, something like that. So, and this last book, I'm very excited to have. It a Star Wars, I think number 11. So actually, when it comes to me in comics, Star Wars is actually what really got me into comics. So when it comes to superhero stuff, I got in like 2 years ago with DC Rebirth. But really, the only comics I read up until 2 years ago was Star Wars. I read a lot of Dark Horse Star Wars. I love the old expanded universe. I was really big into Star Wars, and especially the novels as well. I have like 70 Star Wars novels in my room that I like to read. So having Star Wars comics is always nice, because I love having a Star Wars collection, because I think out of all of my comics, my Star Wars collection is definitely something that means a lot to me. More so the Dark Horse than Marvel, but hey, Star Wars is Star Wars, and I'll always be happy to have another Star Wars comic. I've read this before. I think I read like the first 14 issues of this run, but I don't think I have it in my collection currently, so I'll take it. So going over what we got in this grab bag, which is pretty cool. I like this. So we have Star Wars #11. We have a Doctor Strange. We have Mighty Thor #1, which I actually really wanted to read this, and I was thinking about getting into that series anyway, so that's pretty cool to get. And Astonishing Ant-Man. To be completely honest, this is probably the book I'm the least interested in. And that's not saying I won't like it, I'm not going to read it, but I was never, I've never been a huge Ant-Man fan, but hey, I'll read it, man. And then we have Mosaic. So I have no idea what this is, so yeah. I have no idea what this is, but it looks interesting. We have a Champions. So I don't know if this is the same run or not, but check it out. Miles Morales, Kamala Khan, some Nova action. I think that's Vision's daughter. I don't remember her name, but she's in there. And then the death of the Mighty Thor, which is really, really cool, and Take Your Clever. That's really sweet. This is probably my favorite out of all 7 books. But I mean, for 10 books, you're getting 7 books. I don't think you can go wrong with that. This was fun. This is probably definitely something I would get again. Like I said, I'm mainly into DC, so I haven't read any of this besides the Star Wars issue. So I don't know what the stuff is about, but if I like, especially the Mighty Thor, if I like the Jane Foster Thor, especially, I guess with the movie being announced that she's going to be in the next Thor movie. So if I like the Jane Foster Thor, I'll probably get back and try to read some more of that. But I'm really interested in this stuff. Interested to find out what this is. Don't know at all what this is, but I'm interested to find out. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. This is the first video on my new channel, and it's just going to be about comics. And I don't know what my schedule is going to be. I don't know if I'm going to upload every week or not, but I'm going to try to upload as much as possible and just really talk about comics. Shout out to you guys, and thanks for watching, and I should have some more comic book videos out soon. See you later, and thanks for watching.